Oh boy. Yeah, and I think we're live at this very second. Oh god. That's a hilarious concept though. Just out of nowhere, just fucking Julie just fucking cracks, snaps, and pops, and fucking next thing you know, Orem just in a lot of pain while fucking Gen is like looking. It's like Gen is like, guys, come on, not now. We're in the presence of a greater demon. What the fuck are you doing?
This is not the time for
Great
you.
demon. I'd like to sacrifice the dwarf, please.
Oh, hi. Anyways,
This-
I'm back. Let's.
Wrong. You probably don't remember, but I do also have D&D sessions on Friday.
All right.
Told you. Told you. He forgot.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh, do you wanna? God damn it! Why is it? Fuck. Ah, Jesus. Why? Or where's Terry? Where's Terry? Terry! Where are you at, boy? Looking for Terry. I wonder if I call him a pure breed paladin, he's just gonna show up. It's like thing he called. Is there a chance that he just forgot about everything?
I'm convinced he's probably still asleep. I
I
think he's just
think-
taking a power nap.
Yeah, he's either still asleep or he is caught up in something.
Oh god. So what are we gonna do? Cause
What are we gonna do with our crazy paladin protector?
do you wanna?
What was his plan at the end of last session?
I don't think
What
he
was he gonna
said.
do?
I mean, he was just kind of observing your fucking chat movements, Warren.
No, he was going to get his Odyssey back.
That's what he was going to do.
I mean, he did get it. He was told that there was nothing special about it, and he was kind of disappointed about it.
What was the obelisk thing? I totally forgot where.
His casting focus.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah. He wants.
You know,
it
the
to
one
be
that you turn the
special.
bottom and it vibrates.
Yeah.
Focus.
He wants it to be special, but it isn't.
I feel the power of the divine.
Yeah. It speaks to me. I want food.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it say? I probably
It
should
says
repeat it.
It buzzes.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. And for some fucking reason, they speak Vietnamese.
Oh
Okay.
no. Distant AK-74 the sounds. Distant. Oh god. The official language of the trees is Vietnamese.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Tolkien just kind of forgot to mention that the Ents fluent Vietnamese.
oh yeah. So, before shit gets a bit too spicy, welcome to session 12. Welcome to session 12. It's been 12 sessions so far, and theoretically, if I'm not lying about my post, or maybe have like a third or a quarter way through the campaign of this. So look at that. Look at that.
12 sessions and we're still running around not knowing what the fuck to do.
Hey, you say that, but you might have been just lost somewhere else entirely in the world at this point. At least you don't need to suffer fucking from frostbite.
For
I mean,
now.
12 seconds in, and we've already killed 2 lesser gods.
True.
Or at least godlings.
Cuddlings. Ah. So do we wait for Terry or we start without Terry, and Terry just joins up later?
I mean, I'm all for going ahead, and if he pops in, we just say he runs up to us wherever we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Got a
fair.
bit lost on the way to
So,
pick up his.
with that being said and done, one question remains. Are you ready? Is everybody here? Is everybody present?
Besides the paladin, yep.
Oh boy. So, last we left off,
No?
you actually had a pretty decent morning until you realize that your fucking orc buddy has been slaughtered in cold blood, and Terry, using his 200 IQ moves as a sorcerer, managed to locate the hammer that was missing and tracked it down with a griffin, which appears to be carried away by a kenku of sorts. And you try to apprehend the fiend, the creature, but he managed to escape into the sewers and start to go deeper and deeper and deeper until about 952 feet below the streets you were looking for him, he stopped. You caused a bit of commotion and were told to explain yourself, which you did. And Woram decided to take upon himself to basically file an official report, while the rest of you were basically looking for the Kenku in the sewers unsuccessfully. While Woram was basically giving his testimony, he met with this very peculiar character named Sergeant Lumpo. And a bit of questioning happened. And then you basically split off, looked for more, and then tried to find some sort of loose end somewhere to get deeper in the sewers. And then, surprisingly enough, the detective showed up again in the place you were looking at in the sewers and told about a thing that he heard from his relatives and that there are blueprints of older sewer systems in what's the name of God? Yeah, I can forget, but yeah, in the Academy of Everstall, there's basically blueprints, schematics of streets from newer to older that maybe have some sort of lead how you might potentially get down. So a plan was hatched, and the plan was literally send Worm in because he's a dwarf, and dwarf should know that sort of things. And the Chad himself walks in, asks for papers for dwarf stuff. When he was told to specify, he just said yes and rolled a fucking 29 for that. So while he stood there with absolute presence, just washing, just basically being the chaddest of the Chad at this very moment of time, he was led to the archives where the papers of the streets laid, only to find out that it was gone. And then the surrounding streets of Red Pike, the street that you tried to look for the exits, basically a whole thing went into a shitty mess because not only the schematics for that street were missing, but most of the streets surrounding the entire vicinity were also missing, to the point that it led to the curator have a fucking mental breakdown. Thanks, Worm. Thanks. As she was hyperventilating and having panic attacks, you're like, I'll be back soon and I need those papers. And then you walked off while a bunch of guards rushed in and alarm was raised because there has been a robbery in the city archives. So, with that being said and done, you all, like the rest of you, Gen, Julie, and kind of tired Prince, oversee Worm just fucking chatly walk out as a bunch of fucking alarms are raised, bells are ringing, and a bunch of guards are rushing to the place where Worm leaves, and Worm has this stoic face of like unmoving resolve. So what would you like to do?
We should probably leave this particular spot right now. Huh? Oh, the guards are coming through.
Yes. Let's do that.
So,
I'm all for vacating this area now.
Okay.
mhm.
Any specific place you want to go to, my good people?
I mean, what time of day is it?
It's about 1-ish p.m.
Oh,
Wanna go get like a cup of coffee?
it's lunchtime.
Discuss
You know,
what we're gonna do.
freaking, go to a cafe. Not the tavern, not the tavern inn that we were staying in. Not that one.
Yeah, just like a few streets away.
Yeah, I mean, Julie, all the surrounding cafes, the ones who are nice, calm, cozy, less how to say this, public, and of course those who are a lot more cheaper, not stingy with their prices. So yeah.
So I'll lead them to a nicer cafe.
Okay. So. Oh. Just give me a D8. Probably a D8, because there's plenty of those types of cafes.
All right, one sec.
Okay.
We got a 6.
So, a nice little cafe slash bakery, the Cat's Meadow. Very well known for having a bunch of cats in its vicinity, and cats, of course, being allowed inside. And it's probably one of the most favorite places for druids in that vicinity, so because they can just wild shape into a cat and chill with a bunch of cats in a cafe.
Boram is very pleased.
Yeah. So the place is
Yeah.
the place is cozy. Not a lot of people. There's a few people just mind their business. There's the cafe makers and a baker getting new pastries and coffee. Not a lot of people. Quite quiet and isolated. A lot more cats. There are like 6 individuals in the cafe, and there's about 30 cats.
30 cats.
Yeah. So.
Just imagine we take a table kind of off to itself so we can discuss quietly where no one can overhear.
Plenty of places where like the second floor of the cafe is basically almost empty, but like everywhere it's cats. The second floor is basically almost empty, but except for cats. So.
Okay, so second floor. But Julio told us like druids like to come here as cats.
Oh yes, I would have definitely mentioned that, especially if we're trying to be quiet about things.
Hmm. I'm going to like ritual cast detect magic and like scan these cats to see if they're giving off magic auras.
You look around the cafe. You see in the second floor there's like 4 cats, and all of them like basking in the rays of sunlight that are still present. And you see no druid ones. You see at least 3 three cats below on the first floor that do emit a magical aura about them.
Okay. Alright. We still should be careful speaking.
I
These
don't think we've got
cats.
anything too dodgy that we're going to be talking about.
Hmm.
I guess I sit down at the table. I'm like, so, good news. The alarms weren't for me.
Mhm.
Bad news. I don't have the plans. In the middle
Oh, I
news,
was going to say you weren't a failure, but I guess you are.
I put my hand up and I'm like, wait. Middle news. In like 2 hours, I'm going back for the plans.
Why 2 hours?
She'll need an hour to stop crying, and then an hour to keep looking. And I'm not going to elaborate on what I mean.
Wait, someone was crying. Wait, what did you do?
Look of just like total professionalism, just like
I just
what I
imagine.
had to.
I just imagine Warren is super fucking shady while petting a cat on the lap.
Mr. Bond.
I knew
My
dwarfs would be good at
methods.
this.
I mean, well, you were sort of right, I guess.
You can't call it casual racism if you're right about it.
Well, all that aside, our whole reason for going there was to get the papers to take a trip down south.
Well, although I'm very confident that they will be searching as we speak, assuming I go back and they don't have them, what's the backup plan?
Well, if you're willing to put your life in, well, just straight up at risk, we could probably go over to the Beggary and see if anyone knows their way around down there. I mean, that should actually be Plan Z, because, you know, don't want to do that, but it is an option.
I see 2 directions. Well, main directions. We're either going to continue the pursuit down south, or we're going to make our way out of town as we originally planned.
I'm for Plan 2, since, you know, the space.
Although usually I wouldn't be against just leaving town if we are being pursued and murdered by someone. I'd rather we find them than they find us.
I mean, we don't know how many of their people they have just sitting waiting.
Warren, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, obviously, like trying to talk, like
trying to talk. I just keep like looking at the cats, like a cat in the background.
Yeah. So Prince has the cat on the back, not on the back, but like on his lap. Let's see.
Like, just
So, just listening to the conversation, just keeping your casual eye on the surroundings. Up the second floor comes the cat. Well, plenty of cats come in and out because they're mind their own business. But this one is odd. You've seen this cat before. You've seen that cat in the alleyway where Chad was murdered.
oh,
Okay, I'm gonna like try and not react. I'm just gonna keep like looking past these two. I imagine it's like in the background behind between these two wherever they're sat.
It looks like it's minding its own business, like walked up and just took like a nice place where there's a bunch of like furs on the ground, just kind of chilled, stretches, looks at its paws.
Okay. I kind of I managed to break my vision away for like a second. Look at these two. I'm like, sorry, yeah. What were you saying? Immediately looks back at the cat.
see him looking and kind of follow his eyes where he's looking.
Behind you, there's a nice, like a bit chubby, a bit chonky, if you will, cat. Has this nice bright brown fur. Looks extremely, how to say this? From scale, from like manicure of a cat, it's a solid 8 or a 9. It doesn't look like your usual street cat. As it minds its own business, chill. There's no like collars or any stuff on its body to indicate that it has an owner or something.
Is it giving off an aura?
It does.
It does.
It does.
And
I
okay,
will
so
notice both of them looking at it and kind of kneel down and pull out a piece
All
of meat.
three of us like, turning our chairs to stare
Actually,
at
all four, and now you see the cat just kind of looking, and it has like a, like passive gaze, just looking, focusing on its leg, and then like looks at you in the background, and it kind of stops, and then kind of looks at you, and then continues looking.
I look back at Vorum and very quietly, what's up with the cat?
and then I'm gonna like lean forward and kind of almost whisper and be like, I recognize that cat.
We're just leaning over the table trying to whisper to each
Oh
other.
yeah. So again, the aura or the school of magic that you sense is the school of conjuration.
Okay. Alright. That cat is giving off a magical aura. Where do you know it from?
I again kind of just like eye the cat with maximum suspicion.
The
And then I'm
cat.
gonna be like,
The cat looks nonchalantly, just kind of minding his own business.
I'm gonna be like, it is probably the witness to a murder of one of our ex associates.
Okay. What do we want to do here? That
Just fucking
It's
draw a
obvious.
weapon and throw it.
it's obvious not a regular cat, possibly a druid, which means if it was there with our ex member, it could have had something to do with it.
All my concern is that if it was that cat, it could have easily have. No, perhaps not. Never mind. But I'm not comfortable with that cat. Continues to stroke the cat I have on my lap, by the way.
The cat on in your lap purrs.
He's not trustworthy like you, is he, Mr. Whiskers?
I'm looking at. Well, none of these cats are trustworthy. Or do you not know that druids can speak with animals?
Of course. The old lady lived next door when I was but a lad was a druid. She had tons of cats. They were very nice.
As nice as this place is, I think we should be moving.
It's a shame. I put Mr. Whiskers on the floor.
Oh boy. So
I think
who's gonna cut 5 gold from their fucking 5 gold for the whole fucking coffee or whatever you ordered? Let's go, pay up.
I'll do it.
Okay.
There we
still
go.
have no money. Still broke.
Yeah. So
Okay.
as you're leaving the second floor, the cat immediately kind of gets like full attention and kind of just looks at you, but he looks like he's just observing, not doing anything.
I'm gonna look at Julie and be like, I'm just gonna like look at the cat, look at Julie, lean kind of towards Julie and whisper, "Do you have the bag of holding?"
Oh no!
I'm the one with the bag of holding.
Okay, just like lean over to you and go, "Sorry, wrong person." Do you think? Question mark.
If we try to take that, if I think we're
Is there
going
anyone
to-
upstairs?
No.
Oh no, the cats. Fair enough. But
Remember,
are cats
this cat is
communal enough to look out for one another, or is
again.
there kind of like a rival thing going on?
Again, I don't think this is an ordinary cat. It is giving off magic. I think it is a druid.
So what you're saying, looks at the other cats, is it has no allies here.
What I'm saying is that it can call out to these cats, and they could certainly all start attacking us.
Damn.
And while they are just cats, when enough things join together to swarm, it is very bad.
I mean, the cat like pays attention at you like good 15 seconds as you're having this discussion, and then continues like licking its fur.
I think the cat is keeping tabs on us.
I'm just gonna
Whoever
like stare at the cat and then just like rub my temples and be like, maybe we're overthinking this.
we're not thinking enough about this. I mean, we can try to approach the cat.
What is Julie's response to our cat conspiracy over here?
Like I said, I don't think the cat is just a cat. If what Julie says, that druids like to come in here as cats.
All I'm gonna
That's
say is, druids, there's some weird people. Is this like its form of relaxation?
It's just
I
weird.
mean, the druids around here are very nice. Did you not enjoy the bread?
It
The bread
very
was
nice.
quite tasty, yes. The thing is, we don't know if that druid is an agent for those that are trying to take us out. And with it being there, with Chudwell's body.
Okay, well, either way, we are outnumbered here. Cat's suspicious. I say we leave the shop. We need humanoid witnesses.
We can try to leave and see if it follows after us. If it tries to trail us.
Yeah, let's do that.
If we can do that and lead it off by itself. Maybe we can corner it, force it out of its cat form.
Cat torture. Come back. We know it's you.
You know, grab a cup of water on the way. Turn back.
Okay. So yeah, I think we're leaving the room. We're leaving the building.
We are leaving as we are discussing
Yeah.
quietly.
Yeah. You leave. The cat
As,
doesn't seem.
as we're leaving, I'll be in the back of the group and I'll pull out one of my rations and kind of look at the cat and.
Roll me animal handling. Animal handling. Let's go.
Oh wait, it's giving off conjuration. That could be a druid, or it could be someone familiar. Or someone could just be manipulating that cat.
Or it could just be like a familiar of a druid or something. I don't know.
So yeah, it takes you a few moments, and then you see the cat like looks interested, and then like looks at what you're giving, and he like pays attention and goes and tries to take it.
I'm still walking, so it has to follow us.
Okay, it's following you.
Got it now, boys.
All right. Let's keep it going.
Very casually downstairs, out of the shop.
Down.
Nearest alley.
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Where's the nearest clear?
It takes only like less than a minute to find like a fully clear alley that basically goes to a dead end.
Come on.
Yeah, the cat is like following, and it's like you know, it's just like walking and occasionally like giving a quick sprint towards you, then walking, trying to get the food.
And when we get to the alley, I'll toss it on the ground in between us.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, the cat immediately like pays attention and slowly starts like walking it, and then starts smelling it and starts eating it.
I'll kneel down and scritch between the ears.
There's a reflex all of a sudden, but you can hear immediately followed as a purr. I just fucking imagine while Julie's petting the cat, Vorm is like preparing a fucking gun.
No, in the background it's like me, and again, just in the background, like I've got like my hand on my sword, and I'm just like, so good cop or bad cop, where you want to be?
I'm like, we have to figure out if this is actually a druid, a familiar, or if it's just a cat being controlled.
You're the magic person. You figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't know how magic works. You just figure it out.
So yeah, but yeah, it eats the fucking food and now gets like just like succumbs to Julie's fucking pets.
Is it still giving off conjuration?
Yes.
Okay.
And while I'm giving it loves and scritches, I'll reach into my back pocket and pull out one of the silver daggers.
Oh my god.
And while she's doing that, can I make a roll to figure out what type of spell this would be?
Roll me Arcana check.
Let's see.
And now, not with the blade side, I'll use like the blunt of it. I'll just gently touch
Try and,
the
like,
cat and see
Knock out the cat.
if it reacts to the silver as a shape changer.
Wait. You're gonna do what?
I will very gently, while still scritching it, touch like the side of the dagger, not any bladed part, but like a side of it, and see if, as a shape changer, it would react to silver.
No. It's like it's focused a bit too much on the scratches, and even if you touch like the silver part of the dagger with the creature.
Nat
Yeah, I see that.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. It could mean multiple things. It could be just a conjuration of an animal. It could be someone's familiar. It could be a druid in a shapeshift. There's plentiful of like choices that could happen, and there's no like, I mean, like it acts like a normal cat. So you assume either it's maybe more like a druid who's actually just shapeshifted, or a wizard who's very peculiar in like having specific commands done with its familiar.
I'm gonna like lean over to Vorum and whisper, okay, if this thing is a druid or familiar, the only way to get it to change back, well, the quickest way is to, well, beat the shit out of it.
I kind of like take your words super seriously. I'm like nodding, and then I'm just like pause, and then I'm like, "What is the percentage chance that this is just some person's cat?"
If
While this is going
someone-
on, I'm just moving up. I'm scratching under its chin and giving it belly rubs.
Yeah, it's fully like closed eyes in absolute bliss, enjoying it.
we are over here talking about beating up a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Different plan. Plan that doesn't require us to beat up a cat.
Prince just immediately like intervenes. What if I try to dispel? See,
Right. That could work. Let's try that
That as
first.
well, yeah. Plan A.
I just imagine Gan is like confused and like actually thinking about it. Worm is like looking through his weapons, what to use, and just fucking Fringe just show like, hey, let me just gonna do this. And you basically see the Prince approaching Julie. And then you see there's a shimmer of yellowish light in his fingers, and he starts rubbing the cat. And you see the cat immediately like eyes open up, and he looks like confused for a moment, and then tries to like get off for a second, and immediately the entire form of the cat just vanishes into this thin blue mist, which evaporates into nothingness in mere moments.
Oh, okay. It was
I was
someone's-
enjoying petting that cat.
That cat was someone's familiar keeping tabs on us.
Oh,
Can they get it back?
I'll do a quick
I
look
mean,
around and see if anyone is reacting to, or even looking in our general direction.
I'm just saying, either someone's got a kind of like, either this is a big coincidence, or someone's got like kind of a messed up and suspicious cat, or the cat is the
that-
innocent party and the owner is suspicious.
he stepped away for a second.
So yeah, you look around, there's nobody, like there's a few windows in the alleyway, but nobody's looking. All the curtains are closed. In the street, there's nobody looking. Occasionally a person or a man on a horse or a ram just passes by, mind their own business.
They have to, from what I know about those that can use familiars, conjure their little companions. They must stay within a range, at least 100 feet, I think. We have to. I don't know. Someone has to be close enough, but if they would know instantly when their familiar is taken out, which means they might be on the move or might not.
What's the deal?
we can't trust. Someone obviously knows this group, our group, all of us, our faces. They we can't stay here long. We have to decide: are we going to take the chance to go down into the sewers, or are we just going to pack and go, leave town?
How long actually has it been since the whole chase in the morning?
About 3.5 hours.
Okay. I think. Ugh. I mean, I am confident. No, I'm not. I'm not confident they're gonna find like some backup plans in there, despite the fact that I might have given them a heart attack. So I think we might have to either go down the sewers, which seems crazy. We'll probably just end up getting lost and jumped, or we go. And I look at Julie with your idea of going to visit some of your close friends.
Oh, so you're still heart set on staying in the city? Okay. Okay.
Well, I think I would rather face a potential enemy head on than have them chase after us and stab us in the back. Also, I don't think our paladin would be very happy if we just decided to leave. They don't strike me as that type.
Very true, but we are walking into their lair, so we'll be on their terms. That's my only worry.
The things.
Okay.
If they,
Let's
I
head to
mean,
the Beggary.
just with your passive insight, Julie. As long as you have enough, enough money or favors, you can very easily slide by the Beggary. They're not the ones who ask the questions. They usually give the answers for the right sum.
All right. So, yeah, we're off to see the Beggary.
Alright. So, on foot or trying to get a stagecoach?
How far is it?
how far away from it?
So Julie, you would assume that it's maybe like a 2-hour walk.
Gentlemen, we've already wasted enough time on all your failures, so let's just go to the Beggary, and I'll hail a cab.
Hail a cab. Yeah. Takes a few minutes, and for only 4 golds, you will be delivered to the closest as the stagecoach wants to the Beggary. So, for 4 gold pieces. So,
We appreciate all your hard work, good sir.
thank you kindly. Now get on board and let's go. Traversing through the city, the familiar streets, Julie. Everybody roll me perception.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. You forgot the.
Yeah.
Yeah, another nat 20!
Again, what do your elvi see?
I see everything.
There we go, and there's my nat 1.
I feel like Julie's like, fuck, I want to look around, but also...
Sort of biting his tongue.
So,
really
the first thing you notice, the very first things, there's plenty of billboards all around the city, every few blocks. And it's usually just news of the local situation, like people who want to buy specific items or sell specific items, or looking for a missing pet or something like that. And it just varies from from place to place, but every single billboard something has in common, as like a good fourth or maybe third of the billboard is stamped with wanted posters of Julie the Silver. So Julia, I'm assuming that's why you got a natural one. You're like, maybe not look around just in case somebody tries to recognize me. Yeah. So the whole travel is kind of uneventful. A lot of people, it's a normal busy city. Everybody's minding their own business, going somewhere. No hassle, no nothing happens. But something odd strikes you 2/3 in the way, as it's like an open area, some sort of park, or I guess open. How to say this? An open space for just people to chill and just mind their own business. Maybe for the druids, maybe for someone else. And you just see on one of the treetops, there's like a 5-foot tall owl, and it's staring right at you. And it doesn't like mind its own business. Like literally like looks at you, and as soon as you like start to like go from his like vision, he immediately like it changes his footing and just kind of continues to stare you down.
I, I noticed that, and I'm like, the last time a large owl looked at us, we were talking to a owl god.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit pissed the fact that we ran away from our obligations.
Well,
But besides,
these
We got
was
from being
suspicious
knocked
cats,
really
suspicious
low.
birds.
Oh, the owl's here.
oh god, this is just like last time.
so yeah. But besides that, everything looks up the normal. Occasionally guards on patrols passing by, people mind their own business. And about an hour passes as you are basically in almost like the edges of the market, almost nearby where you saw the Nikolai, the individual who sold you the messaging stones. And you know, Julie, that it's like a good 5 to maybe 8 minutes of walking distance to the familiar streets of the Beggary. So.
So, I imagine we've left our carriage taxi, and we're walking, following Julie, 'cause like there are too many people with their eyes on us. Too many deities.
Yeah, once we take care of our little murderer problem, I'm going to assume that Elle wants us to finish what we promised. So, should probably hop to this.
So.
Or actually, we could probably use Elle to just get away from here and they could never get to us. We're down 2 people, no need to risk anyone else. Just saying.
We're down 3 people, and Stalkin has decided to go back to his company.
Well, I'm talking as far as murderers go. They've only killed 2 of us. We could probably use that owl to get away from here real quick.
If it's able to. It could just be a messenger.
Yeah, sure enough.
So, entering into the Beggary. So, interestingly enough, so everybody knows the distinct borders to the Beggary, as the streets are closed off with the wooden fence like walls, but there's like enough for like a medium-sized carriage to go through, and there's no guards, no nothing. but you can freely walk in. But of course, majority of individuals don't walk in because they know what lies beyond. And as for you, you walk in there willingly. So, the first thing you noticed, the sound inside the Beggary feels very loud. And it's not the sounds you usually hear on the street, as the surrounding markets and busy streets just become damp and eventually null and void, as every single noise that you would assume that is like, how to say this, very silent, is very extremely loud. Like somebody's using thaumaturgy just always. As you can hear every single squeak of a mice, every single crackle of the chain against the stone because of the wind, and you hear every single footstep walking. As for you, Julie, you don't really know where to go from in the Beggary itself. It's like the streets are empty, a lot of noises are heard, and it's like it sounds like it's everywhere. But the streets itself are just empty. Doors are closed. But besides that, it looks like a normal, clean street. But like a street of a ghost town. What would you like to do?
All right, well, I got us here. Now for someone who's a little bit more homely to fit in. Looks down at Vorum.
Vorum, roll me a history check, because now your special perk goes into play.
History, did you say?
Yes. Let's see how many contexts you have in the Beggary.
My history isn't. Never mind, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
Feels
So,
like home.
there's many legends and tales about the Beggary and its origins, but it's basically a very twisted, if not polite, way to look at a basically thieving guild. Instead of using violence, they use their musical talent to annoy people for protection money. Which, I mean, there is no law against music. There is law against sabotaging, breaking people's bones, and all that. So it's a nice alternative. But that does not mean that the Beggary is not unfamiliar with violence. On the contrary, they're one of the best assassins you can hire in the Southern Empire. So you never visited the Beggary, but there are a few contexts that you knew for a while. Of a gnome that was named the Yellow Dot, and of a tiefling woman that was called the Purple Peacock. Yellow Dot is a mad alchemist that basically does his dealings in the Beggary because he provides excellent poisons and antidotes for a very reasonable sum, and he does not get any questions about his projects, if you will. As for the Purple Peacock, she is a contractor and a very seductive, if not very effective assassin.
Right, and they are from, or they operate in here, do they?
Yes, both of them operate from here.
Okay.
You
so
don't.
I kind of.
You don't
Sorry?
know. You don't know how to contact them, but you know that you know these two people quite well.
Alright. So I turn to Julie and go, so what exactly have you dragged us here to find exactly?
Well, I mean, this is the shadier part of town. They might have information on the plans that you're unable to get, or maybe even know their way around down there. We might be able to pick up a guide.
Hmm. Very well, we can have a go, but I don't know how many people can solve the absence of plans. If it was getting them, I could think of a few people, but
Well, you know, they might have a black market copy.
I suppose it's worth a shot. Right. So yeah. I mean, this street is totally empty, is it?
Yeah, it's empty. You hear like every single sound is amplified, and it's all around. And you even hear whispers and talks of individuals, but you see no one.
Wonderful. All right. I guess we head a bit further in because we're near the entrance still.
Yep.
All right. Um.
So
Do I
everybody,
need to make? Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
everybody roll perception check. One of you can roll with advantage because Prince is helping. Oh yeah, just FYI, Terry's gonna join in a second. He's going out of bed. Also, I'm gonna get some water, so give me a second.
Alright. Who's taking the advantage?
Julie, have you rolled?
Yeah, I rolled 26.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'll take the advantage. See if I can net 20 again.
Now that we're in the Beggary area, I'm a little bit more vigilant.
Despite the fact that I might know people from here, I haven't been here myself. On the opposite side of the country. Alright, in that case.
Did not manage to net. Jeez.
So our aim is ideally just total replacement plans, like backup copy.
Mhm.
What
Okay,
is our second option?
so, okay, so Vorum, you basically are overwhelmed by the sounds. Again, you have the sensation that somebody's watching you, but the sounds are just dizzying, and it's many, and you don't know where's the source of it. Julie, this whole noise is nothing compared to what you had to do. Basically, get someone's attention or listen to someone when a loud crowd is roaring for attention. I mean, either applauding you or someone else, maybe both. You get this sense that you're being watched. And you start looking around, and in one of the buildings, there's like this arc of stone that looks like a normal arc for walking above it, because you see two doors. And as you walk basically below the arc, you immediately instinctively look up because you feel something is watching you, and you see just a tabaxi perched up by one of the arches, like in the corner, and it looked like complete and utter shadow, if not for his like bluish eyes that reveals that there's someone there. As he just kind of stares you down.
All right, I'll kind of look up, acknowledge it, look down, tap Vorum.
Like look at me like, yeah, what? I'm trying to concentrate here.
I see.
We're in the lower class area. I figured you would
Oh.
Is it because he's poor or because he's short?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna like, ironically looking up to look at you. I like look up a tiny bit more. I'm like, oh.
And you hear the voice from the arch, just not yell out, but just calmly speak. I'm assuming you're not lost and walking in these streets with purpose.
You would assume correctly.
What can the Beggary offer you for today?
Do you have much of a market for plans? City
Depends.
plans, I should say.
What? What plans?
City plans.
Peculiar request, but I would need specifics.
Okay, so I'm just going to full disclosure here. I believe there's some out-of-towners who are making nest under the city, and they've been killing people. We need to fix this immediately. You don't want murders in the town either, do you?
I look at Julian's like, you make us out to be such good Samaritans.
He kind of scratches his chin a bit. Well, it's not to me to decide who dies and who lives from day to day. I guess I'll make some acquaintances of my own as he kind of taps, like he starts banging on the side of the arch, and you hear this like wooden sound, and you hear a sudden creak of a door opening in front of you. Welcome, come in. So Terry,
I'm so sorry.
it's fine. So just to put you up to speed, the party decided to go to the Beggary to try find some information about the plans that he might be purchasing, or potentially a guide.
Okay.
So,
Seems reasonable.
yeah. As for give me a second. So, as for so I'm gonna assume that all of you, including Terry, are in the party because Terry just wanted to get the idol or his focus, and that's it. So the door opens, and you see it's like a well furbished, nothing too fancy room. It has a second floor, and it has an open trapdoor that leads somewhere. Are you gonna enter it?
I'll check for traps before I do so, but then yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Perception check.
The rogue thing.
Perception, that was, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ritual cast again, detect
I
magic,
rolled an
and
odd
look up.
today.
Don't see any traps. And ritual cast, you need to wait 10 minutes, don't you?
It's
Yeah.
10 minutes.
He's gonna carry again while he's casting ritual.
No. I can slowly move. I just can't like do any actions or anything while it's going on.
I'll
So,
stub your toe.
oh boy. So yeah, is everybody walking in?
Yeah.
Okay. The door closes behind you, and the noise of the outside loud street vanishes. The whole place, the whole room that you're in, is a single room. It leads up and down. The up, you see the staircases. Well, it looks like a decent place. everything is well lit by candlelight. And yeah. Anybody's gonna do anything? Gonna take a choice where they wanna go?
Yeah, my computer.
We didn't exactly get any directions, did we?
No.
Great.
Wait.
First door on the left. Always go left.
I mean, there's only go up or go down the trapdoor.
Oh.
Yeah.
How big was from outside? Was it like 2 stories, or was it how high were they?
Maybe 2.5.
Okay.
In that case, I'll put a bet on downstairs.
Well, the tabaxi was above us, so wouldn't it make sense to go to him?
Are we going up to like he said something about making his own inquiries, and then the door opened after he started banging on the side.
So.
All right. In that case, let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walking up the stairs, you see an old human, maybe in his 50s, 60s, and he's like has a bunch of paper who's like scribbling, and then looks at you just coming up, and so like, the Beggary is downstairs. Unless you need my assistance.
And who might you be?
They call me Flame.
What assistance could you render?
I offer information for gold.
Well, is that not what we're looking for?
I mean,
Do you have information on under the city, the sewers and caves below?
Not the fullest extent of knowledge, but yes, I do. Any specific street, house, individual you're looking for to track down?
any recent activity around Red Pike?
Red Pike. He starts like going through his notes. Nothing in the past 40 years. It's a very average neighborhood. Nothing to steal, nothing to do. Why do you ask?
40 years was even longer than when the last papers were checked out, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
We hear that under, even below the sewers, there's a mine shaft. Can you confirm that? There's a mine shaft under the.
Yes, the city is based from its minor roots being a mountainous landscape with a bunch of jewels, mainly sapphire, that were excavated, and a bunch of mines were going extremely deep, but all of them were sealed off centuries ago. What he kind of gives like a smile. I'm sad to inform, but spelunking isn't an exactly profitable thing down here.
But it sounds like a good escape. Sorry.
Has there been any? Would you know if there's been any people?
He kind of pauses. He kind of raises his hand, pauses. For next additional questions, 50 gold pieces. So ask wisely, because my time is very cost efficient.
Okay. If you. Okay, pulling the other ones back a bit. Like we we want to know about the ones that are after us. If when if they've known if when they've come in town, or are they locals, or
Hmm.
the ones that are targeting us, other than like obviously divination, which we've hopefully stopped that. If there are more keeping their eyes around us.
Perhaps we should come back to this very helpful person when we have our map. We might have some more specific questions we could ask him.
Okay.
I mean,
He
are we okay with that?
Yeah, no
Okay,
objection
yeah.
here. Kind of lost.
If he says obviously all those entrances to the mine shaft aren't sealed anymore, they're able to go down in there.
Hmm. I mean, the people who are following us, well, have been picking us off, assuming they're the same people, which would make sense. They must have had a degree of preparation and organization,
Well,
because whether they're local or not, they would have had to have gotten the plans for the sewer system, actually explored them. There must be something down there if they went to hide down there.
they could be using it as their own base to work
I
with.
mean, how long have we been in the city for?
Like
4 days or something?
2 days.
Yeah.
Here's the
Hmm.
thing, like
They either work very, very fast, or they had
either
preparation.
they were prepared for even before us.
Oh.
To already have all the city plans around not only that specific area but the surrounding areas
Hmm.
without even the people there working at the college knowing they were missing.
Unless maybe it was the school themselves. I mean,
What,
but then again, why would
what's the name of the people that's after us? The Platinum City?
Platinum Seas.
Platinum
Hmm.
Seas.
yeah, though I wouldn't underestimate their resources.
If they're as high up as they are, then it wouldn't be hard for them to put their agents in positions around cities, towns.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's go down. Let's
Yeah,
just
let's
see
go
if we
get the
can
map,
find.
and then that might
So,
explain some things to us, or we might have more specific questions.
so the ladder that goes down to the trap door just is very, very long, and you just see there's like every like few dozen feet down there's like a candle or a lantern, and that basically goes down and down. So who's gonna go first?
All right. Whoever has the most HP points or best deck save.
Uh,
Hey, mighty protector! Aren't you supposed to be in front of us?
All right, I'm going first. Okay.
I'll go first.
So
I'll go first.
yeah. So Julie, making your way, there's like from the loud noises to absolute silence, except for the flickers of the flames and the scribbling of the scribe above. You descend into the ladder, and eventually those noises disappear, and you start to hear music, shouts, and a bunch of just cheerful, entertaining banter. As you feel like you're going down not to like a sewer system or a thieves den, but like a orchestra in session that are minding their own business. As you descend the ladder, you descend on this like I guess a podium that is like a nice nice marble podium that has this masoned stairway going down, and you basically observe this. How do I say this? Observe like maybe 300 feet in all of your directions. Just a multi-layered city or underground city that you see trade is happening, taverns, people dancing, singing, and everybody's just minding their own business. Welcome to the Beggary.
Nice.
Took us a minute to get there, but okay.
Yeah, I mean it takes like 2 minutes of climbing down the stairs to actually make it to this place.
I was about to say
It's
that's
the world's
how
largest
back door to the
speakeasy.
mall goes out.
Yeah, it's like a speakeasy type of deal. You just see, Julie, with your passive perception that besides alcohol and tobacco, there's substances that are more less than legal on the surface area. So yeah. So, what would you like to do as you observe this whole place?
Mm.
Is there
Alright,
any
Vorum,
sign?
we're among your underclass people. Have at it.
Oh boy. Okay, so are we here looking for a guide or a map or both? Or like,
Mainly, I would say we're trying to look for map blueprints.
I say then we probably want to do a locate object on like a general map, so we have an idea of like where maps are being sold.
I mean,
Or-
here's the thing. Here's the thing. How can you discrete a map from a painting or just a blank piece of paper?
A piece of paper with illustrated directions on it.
I mean, somebody could write.
You can't be that specific and you can't slide off. So, yeah, what would you like to do in the Beggary?
Maybe we just
Wow.
ask someone where they sell maps. I feel like maybe.
I mean, here's the thing, Vorum. So you know that yellow dot, if he's still around, he's an alchemist. So somewhere where you can procure alchemical supplies, poisons, or something in similar nation is probably where you're gonna probably find him. And Purple Peacock, assassin who gives out bounties as well. Look for someone who gives out bounties. That's not gonna be too far off.
Is there any way, like, actually, is there any kind of organization to this place? Is there like, like
Are there
one side
signs?
is a bunch of one things, or
Let's just say there's everywhere you see everybody's drinking, celebrating, cheering, and it's not because they're celebrating something specific. It's because that's the general mood of this place. From normal alcohol to substances so illegal that you're probably gonna die in a heart attack when you consume it. Everybody's just almost pure anarchy, but there's some sort of rule of law because you don't see any fighting, any people getting shanked or stabbed. But you do see that there's like a how do I say this? There is like this order where people sell stuff in one place, where people like bars or like bards performing is in another.
When
I
all
would like
else
to just do a
fails.
casual scan and see if I see any dwarves that might be selling things.
Oh my fucking god! So roll me perception.
When all else fails, just go talk to the barkeep.
There's plenty of barkeeps.
They just pick one and ask the question.
You see every single race in this fucking place. Rakakras, Tabaxi, Kenkus, Loxodons, Janasi. Oh, there's plenty of dwarves as well.
Is Jerry?
I will choose to ignore the Luxodon. Just don't even acknowledge them.
Yeah, they're not trustworthy.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. So what are you,
Actually, you better recognize the reference.
so
Oh,
what are you doing, Julie?
All right. I would like to walk up to one of the dwarves, any of them that looks like they might have information or have anything really, and I would like to ask them if they have any maps of the mines.
Roll me a d4.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's like,
I
ooh,
will-
more doors. I don't know about
Oh
underground.
my god. You see a man, you see an oldish dwarf, maybe in his 40s, 50s by the looks of it. He looks grumpy, has an eye patch, and he has like a bunch of papers. And you think like, that's the one who probably knows his shit. You come across him, you like start asking questions, and you look around. You see all the paper. All the fucking paper, every single piece of paper you see on the stool and the surrounding areas is of some sort of smut. And I shit you not, you see at least 2 pieces of smut of yourself, Julie. From very tasteful to very degenerate.
Whoa. Walk up behind Julie, look down, and be like, damn, I didn't know you got down like that.
Boy.
I'll look for the smut and pick some out that is of me. Ouch.
Ah, that's a very good piece. 2 gold pieces.
Oh,
2 gold pieces? All right. I'll give you. Oh, let's see. Actually, I'll pick out a couple more and just throw 10 gold on on the table.
Yeah. There's so write down 5 pieces of smut.
All right.
1 contains of you.
have you done?
And when I say like smut, it ranges from like medieval type of smut where it's very nice made to something that you find in fucking DeviantArt nowadays. You know exactly the type. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the Beggary.
Really already gets into this without
Well,
traveling.
thank you very much for that, sir. I appreciate it.
He just kind of nods. Anything else? Because you didn't even ask the question where you can get maps. You're like,
Oh, sorry, I got very distracted. Good sound.
Just Julie walked up to an old man and started
yeah, she just started. She's like, where can I find some blueprints? She starts looking around, just starts buying, and walks away. Wait a minute, I was about to ask something for
It's
you.
like the equivalent of like looking around something important and seeing in a mirror and stopping to look at yourself.
Yeah.
Stop looking at
I got
yourself.
distracted by this beauty right here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying, Julie, the thing of you on the paper, the face and body looks very 1-to-1. Up to the alarming suspicion of like, okay, but so what are you gonna ask the dwarf?
Well, I do appreciate the spot, but I was actually looking for different types of papers. By any chance, do you, or would you know who I could ask, would have maybe plans and maps for the mines that are under the city?
He kind of scratches his beard, kind of. Well, since you already bought, I guess I can just give it for free. And he kind of starts giving a whistle, and he just yells, "Eh, fucktard!" And you just hear somewhere in the back, like good 40 feet in the crowd, just just a dwarven voice echo. What do you want, shitface? And he's like, I got customers for ya. And he just kind of like gets his tongue out and just kind of wettens it. Wettens his fucking finger and just kind of points in the direction from the voice. And that way.
Alright then.
And I always appreciate your information, and I'll toss him another 2 gold.
He just kind of nods. So yeah.
And I'll start walking and just look down at the rest of my group. See? Dwarves.
Dwarves.
Just following, shaking my head. Like,
I didn't know there was such a defined culture around dwarves.
You see a Kenku on the stall, and nearby there's a half-drunk, beaten face, like a bunch of purple and blue on his face, just leaning against one of the stools. And you see there's a bunch of like papers, and there's like maps of like buildings, of like streets, of everything. And the dwarf just kind of looks at you. Ah, so you're the customers that fuckface brought in. What can I help you? Talk to my assistant over here. As he kind of clutches his head, and you can see him, like he looks like he's about to pass out, but he just kind of leans against the chair and just kind of mutters to himself quietly. And the Kenku is like a Kenku, a black humanoid raven, a youngish creature, maybe 8, 9 years old, as it clasps its hands together and just kind of gives a slight bow. Welcome! How may I assist you today?
Well, we were hoping to possibly get some maps or directions to the mines under the city, and possibly also any sewer schematics that may or may not exist for, what's the name of the street that we're looking for again?
Red Pike.
For Red Pike, if that would be possible.
He kind of scratches. She kind of scratches her beak. Of course, everything is possible. Let me just. And she just starts going through like a bunch of bags of holdings and just kind of getting out some stuff and just kind of starting to like get a bunch of schematics of streets and the layers of sewers that are of Red Pack. All of your fucking investigations see that there's like insignias and fine print that says that this fucking schematic or project is the property
Oh no.
of the academy.
Oh my god.
I can just imagine Borb coming back with the plans and saying, I found the plans myself.
Yeah. You see.
Yes, we have to do that now.
Yeah, you see there's like at least 4 schematics in the whole street, and there's like multiple layers, and you see like now that you like get the layers upon itself, you have like this like perception of like, you know, maybe good 100 feet of like how the street goes from like the surface area to below, and you see like a bunch of like tunnels and all that appear, and every single piece and corner has like, you know, either like an insignia, an emblem, a stamp that it's basically the property of the Academy of Everestal.
I found the plans.
I will tuck that little information to the back of my head while we're trying to gather this information.
You buy 200 gold pieces for each plant.
I'm sorry, how much?
200
How
gold
much?
pieces. 200
Oh,
gold
200.
pieces. Unique.
200.
One of a kind. Size
Oh, yeah.
as the Kenku kind of like gives like this gloss over, like ooh, like like shine and look at this.
Question. You said,
Uh,
just for clarification, because my memory is garbage. The thing that was running away from me when I was chasing him down was a Kenku-like bird, right?
Yep.
Noted.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
and
Also,
how many plans are there altogether?
Of Red Pike Street, there's at least like 4 plans, and each of them are basically layers. So you got the main street that shows, and then the sewers, and then the canals that connect to something more ancient, and then you see like the old what's it called? The old mining schematics of like tunnels.
All right. Well, we don't need the street level, but the other 3 would be perfect. So you said 600 gold?
You see that Kenko enthusiastically just shakes her head up and down, nodding.
All right. And actually, I'll take all 4 of them, and I'll toss in another 200 gold if you can tell me, has anyone asked for this information recently? Anyone
No,
else?
no, I got
No?
these papers from my brother about a year ago.
Oh, from your brother. Amazing. And where's your brother now?
Uh, she kind of taps her like beak. I don't know, somewhere in the city. He's always busy, running around
Oh, yes,
doing
I'm sure.
business.
Running
Oh, yes,
around.
sure, sure. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch. What was your name?
Uh,
Yes, tell me your name.
my name is and then the dwarf immediately just kind of shuts her beak. Her name is Keela.
Keela. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Well, thank you, Keela. That would be 800 gold for all 4 of them, was it?
She just nods. She nods while her beak still is closed.
All right. I'll pull out 800 gold and put it on the table. I appreciate that. You've been amazing. Thank you.
She kind of greedily gobbles all the gold, and of course the dwarf also releases. And the Kenko says, "See, I told you these plants will sell eventually. It took a while, yes, but look at this."
oh, great.
All right, all right. And as we're walking away, I'll try and catch the Kenku's attention to get her away from the door for a minute.
How are you gonna catch her attention, Julie? I'm sorry, I need to know.
Hold up gold.
pull out another coin and kind of just wave it.
The Kenku shiny things. Come on.
Shiny.
So what are you gonna do, Julie? What are you gonna do?
Might as well go through 10 coat racism too.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, my gold is shiny, so I'll try and just sparkle a little bit of gold at her and nod my head away from the dwarf.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Can I help? Can I?
Roll me a persuasion check. Let's see. And the rest of you, this is an underground black market. Anything you like to get from the Beggary? Woo! Yeah.
Oh boy. 25.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, 25.
It takes a good few seconds until the Kenko realizes that you're flashing the goal at her, and she immediately just jumps over the counter while it's running, while the dwarf tries to catch her for a moment and just kind of holds the head. It's like, basically trying to not fucking collapse or puke or whatever he's trying to do, and the Kenko is full of your attention, Julie. Is it for me?
Okay.
The gold for me.
Oh yes, of course, Keely. It is. It is. I actually have one more question, and I know the dwarf was being super mean and holding your beak shut so you couldn't talk. So I want to talk to you one on one. What's your brother's name?
Well, my brother told me not to say his name because they're bad people that potentially are looking for him. But you seem
Oh no.
nice.
Yes, we're very nice people. We're trying to help them, actually.
Is he in trouble?
Yes,
Well,
there are.
he said himself that there's bad people. We're trying to protect him.
If you know him, why are you asking me of his name?
Well, you see, we know of him, but we don't know his name. So, if we knew his name, we could directly tell him, hey, we were sent by Keely, and we're here to protect you.
Yeah, persuasion check.
Can I assist in that?
No, this is just Julie. She
No.
kind of scratches her chin. Yes, that makes sense. Uh, my my brother, my brother's name is Gray. Similar like the shade of his feathers.
All right, your brother's name is Gray. He has gray feathers. Yep, that sounds about right. I really do appreciate that. And here's the 200 gold I promised you.
There's a sudden squeak of excitement for me.
Oh, it's all for you, love. Thank you.
Oh. Can I insight that to see if she was being honest about that name?
Sure, roll me insight. I imagine Norm is also insight.
2, 7, 8, 60.
I mean, she looks like she's not lying to you. She looks absolutely genuine about her fucking words that she just said.
Hey, watch she be the actual owner of the stall and just like masterminding this deception.
Yeah. Um, um, the the Kenku greedily collects all the gold and goes back to the stall, pocketing it all. So, what about the rest of you? Now acquire the plans of Red Pike.
Do we want to do a basic amount of shopping, or we did plan to do that, but
I mean,
If there's anything else you haven't gotten off your list, I guess this
I
would be the
literally
time.
haven't gotten anything off my list.
roll me investigation for that.
All right. I'd like to look around for any instruments, preferably magical.
Oh yes. From musical to torture, there's plenty of magical items.
Hold up.
Yeah, this is a black market, my good sir. This is the
Yeah.
There's how do I say this? There's tools of magical and non-magical kind for any kind of individual. From components that might be required in spells, to trinkets and baubles to enhance yourself, to tools that can extract extreme pain and or pleasure. Mostly pain.
Oh boy. Mostly pain.
Exactly.
Yes, pain.
Oh boy. Worm, you.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. What is it, Julie?
Go.
Oh. Okay.
I was just gonna say, all right, gentlemen, spare no expense, get what you need.
Oh boy.
So Worm, you tried to look for your associate Yellow Dot in this place. You find quite a few places where they sell alchemical supplies, but nobody has seen an individual or met an individual by the name of Yellow Dot. Nor do you actually know how he looks like. You just know him by name.
Oh, you could have mentioned that before. All right, fine, fair enough.
Alright. So yeah, alright, I'll a small thing.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the. I
Alright.
think I want to look for a magic bow, something
Ooh.
to
Mm,
help out.
Fair.
Yeah.
So, let's just say this. There's plenty in this marketplace of bows. From small compacted bows that sell for like few hundred gold pieces to like bows that just look like they are not meant to be on this material plane for uh, uh few like 40, 60, 80,000 gold pieces. Crossbows, short bows, long bows. Items that seem like some sort of bastardization, including a bunch of springs, levers, metal, and cloth.
Damn. Let's look. I already got a good crossbow, so a longbow.
Yeah.
Like I got a standard longbow. I'm looking for something that'll give me a little more. I don't know, damage dealing on top of it.
I mean, here's the thing. Just roll me investigation check. And for the rest of you, anything else?
Yeah. Yeah. I have 3 particular items.
Okay.
Boots of false tracking. That shouldn't be too hard to find, at least here. I feel like. Circular is blasting, it's lower priority, but if I can grab it. And then ring of mind shielding, because I've been messed with mind reading, and I don't like the fact that certain people can do that. So I'm gonna
roll me.
I'm gonna pick up one of those.
Roll me. Investigation as well.
All right then.
And Julie, what are
And
you
then-
looking for?
I was looking for preferably a magical instrument and some sort of ring of concealing or something to the same effect to give me either a fog cloud or darkness.
Okay. So, question, what kind of instrument are you looking for? Because, like a musical instrument, or?
Oh yeah, like a musical instrument,
Ah.
preferably a lute or possibly a violin.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You activate my
We're
trap
alive.
card. Roll me. Yeah. Oh God. So. Um. So let's go from the very top. Terry. You find a ring of concealed mind.
All right.
But it's for 3,600 gold pieces.
Might be a bit pricey then.
And the man who stands is like an old tabaxi. He looks like he's just went through like a bunch of wars. He has like this cane, and he's like,
Oh.
"You want it? You buy it. If you don't want it, fuck off."
Wait. So, all right. So, did you really mean that, Julie? I can. Yeah, me like.
Well, I mean, try and talk the price down, but
Yeah. Well,
if
of
you
course,
want it, you got it.
Okay,
Right.
so
Like, all right. So, I inspect it. This is what I'm looking for, but I think the price is just a bit steep. How about I'll take it off your hands right now if you cut it off by 10%.
roll me a persuasion check.
Got it. just to confirm my mark. Okay. And 21.
No! This ring possesses a soul of a powerful wizard. Or was it a lich? I forgot.
Whoa. Ah. All right. I'll pay full price for it if you can actually determine what's inside that ring for me. So I know what I'm buying, of course, if I'm paying full price for it.
Like I
If not,
said,
I would have to say there'd be some sort of pay cut for not knowing the actual properties of the ring.
it possesses the powerful soul of a sorcerer or a druid.
That is.
I forgot which one it is.
He has no idea. You know what? I have enough of these on my back already. Sure. But we'll do a 5% cut since you cannot inform me of the actual property of the ring. Cool.
Deal!
All right.
So, 3,420 gold pieces.
Okay. 3,000.
3,420.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And that should be the most expensive item that I should need at this point then.
Okay.
But,
Oh boy. So Julie. Okay, yeah, Warren. What are you? Oh yeah, Warren. What are you looking for? Because I'm.
I'm looking for. Sorry, did you say me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm looking for primarily smoke bombs.
Oh, you don't even need to roll. There's plentiful of smoke bombs, and if you want a smaller that basically covers 15 by 15 or bigger ones that are 30 by 30, it costs 2 to 5 gold respectively for each.
Wait, they're both the same price?
No. The small is 2 gold pieces. The big one is 5.
Oh, okay. All right, okay, no problem then.
So yeah, decide how many you want to buy.
Yeah, let me just.
As for Julie, well, how to say this? This market is unruly. It doesn't say what kind of shit they offer. They just have the item and the price. What you see though in the Beggary, when it comes to violins, is that there's almost no selection except for a single fucking violin that has its own very nice, like, it's a violin. How to say this? What's it called? What's the place where you put it? A bed? What's the actual name? Like the actual
The case?
the case. Yeah. Thank you. The violin's case is like made of this pristine white birch wood, and it has its open, and it's like a whole nice place in a glass container, and the violin itself is made of shadow.
Oh.
And you see this Loxodon fellow, pretty young, maybe in his 30s. One eye just blind. Trunk is severely scarred. And you see he has a lot of exotic goods. And the main theme in the whole stall of this is like, there's like things that emanate some sort of light or shadow about them. And you see, the first violin you see is that violin, and it prices for 6,500 gold pieces.
I will turn to Terry and very sharply elbow him. Detect magic.
Alright. I'm going to. Alright. About right. I actually have no idea if I prepared that spell today.
You like, you want me to check it, Julie?
Yes.
And I will just cast detect magic.
Um, there's an intense radiance, like the whole stall is irradiating all kinds of schools, and the shadow violin is emanating this mixture of very much like very present evocation magic with quite a bit of necromancy school of magic. And you see the
And I,
Loxodon just kind of fixes his belt and just kind of, you like my wares? The best that Archipelago can offer.
uh,
No, I have no doubt that violin is beautiful. Could I get a closer look?
yes. I would have.
Persuasion.
I would have told Julie, whispered what I was getting from that violin. So
Okay, give me a sec. Oh my, wait,
uh,
did you roll 26?
Yeah, I rolled 20.
yeah,
Oh my god.
26.
Okay. And he
Ooh.
kind of eyes you with one of the blind eyes. You seem like, your um field, young lady. Very well, as he kind of gives like a knocking motion on the glass, and the glass just kind of dissipates. And he kind of gives you the hand motion towards the violin.
And I'll pick it up and just give it a little bit of a closer inspection.
As soon as you touch the violin, you immediately feel like your suddenly became a lot more colder, and then suddenly that cold just evaporates, and it's like this very nice, cozy feeling that you have.
But when she picks it up, I'm still looking with the detect magic. Like, do I see any when she touches, starts looking at it?
You see the entire evocation magic almost like gets off the violin and spreads around a Julie, but the necromancy magic is still on the violin.
Cursed.
Uh, did she just get cursed? Speaking of curse, the ring
The
with
ring.
with the tech magic. Am I sensing magic from the ring?
Absolutely immense amounts of abjuration magic.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that invisible on my hand real quick. Let's just not advertise the fact I have that on.
I just keep that to myself. About at least about the ring, but I will whisper to Julie that that magic just moved over to you, the evocation magic.
Oh, well, the violin likes me then.
Yeah, or you've just been cursed.
Well,
different.
if I've been cursed, then, no point in putting it back down and not having it and still being cursed, right?
Oh no. He's
Might
gone.
as well.
Oh no.
Take it.
He's been cursed.
But I would, if I were you, I'd definitely talk the price down. Especially if he knew that was cursed already.
And as the Loxodon just kind of observes you, well, what do you think?
This is a wonderful piece, and you said it was 6,500.
He kind of gives a nod.
Hmm. Well, I do very much enjoy this. How about this? I will offer you, let's say, 6,000 and a kiss.
Hmm. Hmm.
Roll me a persuasion check.
She's a very good kisser.
Oh
Just trying to give some help here.
my. Oh no.
Well, damn, not that she needs it.
No. The last one says, well, maybe in my youth I would agree, but now I got other priorities.
Yeah. Have family, Nani.
Really?
Ooh, getting denied. Ooh.
Oh, you got
Ooh,
got
D.
magic light
Julie
over it?
being denied by someone?
No.
Strike one. Okay. I understand you're a family man. That's respectable. I can respect that. 6,500. Okay, here you go. Come on.
Give me a second.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Oh boy. So yeah, you change gold, and you get even the fucking the case for the violin, as he kind of gives like a graceful bow and says, "Thank you for your patronage."
Wow.
All right. And just before I go, I'll quickly run the bow across the strings real quick just to check the tune.
Okay. So something interesting or peculiar happens. You know how to play a violin. And despite however you want to play it, no matter if you play it correctly or purposely incorrectly, whatever note you feel like you want to play, as soon as the instrument you touch the instrument with the, I forgot what's the fucking thing where you manipulate the strings.
Bow?
Yeah,
The bow.
the bow. It always lets out the sound that you desire.
Finally, an instrument I can play.
Like any sound you desire,
Hold up.
or any musical sound.
Musical sound.
Okay.
Okay. You have to be clear.
Back in the floor real quick,
I'm
please.
hey, mine's out of the gutter. Mine's
That's not what I.
That's not
Hey,
what
that's not what I was
thinking.
thinking.
But okay.
mine's of the gutter.
I was thinking Eldritch Horror. What were you guys thinking? Hold up.
I was thinking like if we wanted it to sound like something.
Oh boy.
So everybody has their own little. So Warren got his smoke bombs. Julie got a violin. Terry got a ring, and Gen got a. Oh yeah, Gen. Again, you rolled a 21. Yeah, there's plenty of bows that are made either from wood that looks natural and unnatural. Looks like it's been made from different planes. And of course, you see bows that were made of metal.
Metal.
The most expensive bow that you find is one that looks like it's made purely out of mithril, and it costs 82,000 gold pieces.
Well, I know that's out of. I'm not even.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. I gotta sell all these pieces of ivory I'm still walking around with.
This would
I
be the
keep
best
forgetting.
place to do it if you're gonna sell it anywhere.
Ah,
Freaking underground.
would it actually be better to sell it here, or no?
I mean, this is the black market. I
I mean,
mean,
is ivory illegal?
Julie, no, it's not illegal.
you might be able to move it a lot quicker down here than.
Sometimes they charge like a fee All right. Sorry, I don't mean to be butting in, but yeah, I'll look around see if anyone wants to buy some ivory.
Investigation. Investigation. Let's go.
Ugh.
Jeez. Okay, so if I'm looking for a specific bow, like, let's say the winged dragon bow.
The winged dragon bow.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Winged or dragon wind bow or dragon wing
Yeah.
bow, right?
Yeah, dragon wing bow.
You don't see something that is made of like a dragon wing, but you see something that is made of dragon scales, red and black scales of a very nice, pristine, translucent line. And it costs 6,800 gold pieces.
Hey, that's steep. I'll take it.
Do you have the money?
Julie?
Julie!
Poor Julie.
Wait, my detect magic is still going. It's still going, so what am I getting off this bow?
The bow, like the scaly part there's no magic, but the string, the translucent string, has quite a lot of conjuration magic in it.
I like it. Julie, please, it's important.
Mommy! Mommy,
You have a
that's...
bow at home. No. 6,800.
hmm This is the last thing I'm asking for.
Today.
Oh, fine. 6,800.
Poor Julie.
How much gold do you have, Julie?
I actually have 29,000 remaining.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's been budgeting it rather carefully.
I'll take that.
That's why. That's why I said spare no expense, because at this point I'm not even going to bother carrying. All right,
Yeah.
6,800. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll dole it out.
So the man that sells you is a white dragon board. Looks quite young and looks like, how does he looks like he's out of place. He has this very nice monkish looking robes. His whole line looks like a bunch of stuff a monk would use, from gloves to belts to just equipment that you assume a monk would use. So as he takes the gold, gives a bow and says, "Thank you."
Thank you, sir.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice. I think I'm all set now.
I got a 17, by the way.
Yeah. So, how many pieces you have in total?
1 second. I'm walking around with. I think it's. Yeah, it's 8 ivory short swords and 4 ivory daggers.
So there is a man that has a bunch of bones, and he looks, he is a orc, and he has like head to toe with a bunch of fucking bones. Like most of his skin is covered with like different types of bones and this bone armor. And he offers you for each individual, like the sword, he offers you 10 gold pieces, and for the daggers 8.
Ugh. I am. Sir, you cannot be serious. This is genuine. I brought it from the north myself.
You really did.
If it was raw bone, maybe I would reconsider it, but since it's already been made into cutlery. I assume you stole it from someone, and it already has a lot of warns here, here, and here as he kind of points, like a bunch of like scratches and like breaks into the bone itself.
Authenticity, sir. Obviously, these are not going to be practical for their designed use. However, they would surely catch a higher price for someone who is and has an interest in their material, but doesn't actually plan on using them. You know, it would be a good like modern art piece for some fancy noble who has too much money to know what to do with himself.
Well, if you have
there's a lot
this
of people-
theoretical novel somewhere, please introduce us so we can both profit. But until
I
then,
can, sir. Would you, if I would be willing to bring this individual, would you be willing to buy these from me?
he looks a bit confused. If you got someone who is willing to buy it for better price, why are you coming to me?
Because, well, I'm not exactly an expert. I don't know the sales pitch to give him, but you look like you know what you're talking about.
He looks at you inquisitively. He just says, "Get out."
What?
Just get out.
Well, fuck you too, sir.
Oh my god.
That's
There was an
great.
attempt.
There was an attempt.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's pissed off. He's the one who's fucking wearing bone all over himself.
Very
So,
practically minded bone person. I mean, you could almost define him as bone-headed.
Oh god. So what else? What else? Let's go. What else?
So wait, looking at these bone swords, because I have two of them, like they're looking worn. Like how long do I think these things? How durable? How long do I think these things will last?
Probably if somebody trying to like, if you like very forcefully strike someone against like metal or steel, it's probably gonna brill and break.
Okay, I'm gonna need some sword.
Gonna has.
Julie, I need one more thing.
Oh my god.
I'll raise an eyebrow.
I thought these things, and it's just like holding up the ivory. So I thought these would last longer, but I'm gonna need some proper swords.
Okay.
You're the best. Gotta look for some swords. Okay, I'm gonna try to look for some short swords.
There's, I mean, you have your hand axe.
I do still have that, but I just need to figure out what that thing does. I just know it gives off. I just know it gives off cold magic.
I think you're buying a bit too much. You're just like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is, but give me a new one.
Be conservative.
Look, I will take just two standard short swords. I don't need
Okay,
anything.
okay, a pretty right off 30 gold pieces.
Yeah.
As you get yourself pretty decent iron swords with no rust on them. Hell yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Rust-free.
So, what now says that you shot for the first time? In past 3 sessions, you shot 3 times. Let's go.
All right. Now I am completely done. I got it.
So do I get a crack at finding the circulative blast?
I just fucking imagine you're literally an elf with a fucking sweatshirt, just like, Mom, buy me a bow.
Mhm.
So he just went with 2 regular swords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's two standard shots. 30
Okay.
gold.
Oh boy.
What's Terry trying to find?
It was a circulative blasting and
You
Spirits of False
don't
Track.
you don't find anything else, my dude.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Are you
Alright.
gonna
I got my
equip
Venus building though.
are you gonna equip it?
I'll equip it when we are in a place of like public or
There.
I'll do it in a more secure location where I'm not risking my sanity.
There. So
Alright. Alright then.
I
So
mean-
I guess we make our way.
Yes,
With
we're
the,
making our way out.
Time to catch our murderers.
okay. So you see there's plenty of like pathways that are not like you see you look back at the place where you got dropped into and you see the fucking thing is now gone, the ladder is missing, but you see plenty of like I guess not landmarks but like directions of how to get to the surface, and just following one of the tracks eventually you make your way to the sewers, through one of like you follow the tunnel and eventually you just end up in the sewers. You look behind and there's literally just the wall. And eventually you make your way back to the surface. So with that being said and done, what are you gonna do?
We make our way to the sewers. I mean, I feel like
So everybody goes to the Red Pike Street, I assume.
you,
I mean, we're heading straight back there, going down.
At this very moment, it's maybe 3-ish, 4-ish p.m. So
yeah, good. Some cover for the night. That'd be nice.
I mean, are we prepared to go? Because I feel like we're going to be we got to be prepared to run into whatever's down there.
Did the things that we pick up require attunement?
you were not told.
I would imagine with these magical items that we'd have to take the time to become familiar with them.
And, I would say we stop off at a tavern or a pub real quick, and I'll just do an hour performance of me playing with my new violin and seeing how I like it.
Oh god.
Alright then.
Roll me performance with advantage.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's time to do a sing along.
Okay.
Alright, okay, now 20, you die. Congratulations. I don't
Oh no, this is gonna be fun. Roll me performance. Yeah. Oh my god. So, yeah. It's very nice when you know how to play the violin, and it's even better that you literally cannot no longer make any mistakes with it. Because whatever the note you want us to do, doesn't matter what position you do, the violin emits the exact tone you want. So
What happens if you do that one?
And Julie has not been rolling low all session. Just,
yeah. So quick question. So is everybody gonna try to attune to their things?
Yeah.
I would like to do mine in the presence of another party member that can preferably wield a sword or not die from a single hit. for me in case something ridiculous happens?
Maybe just unequip your weapons, just
Yeah,
unequip your armor.
maybe just put on your just in case,
I need to be in a spot where I can
Okay, so I'm
get
guessing
used
I'm
to it.
guessing the stakes in the tavern. So Julie, roll me a d10 to see what tavern you end up in. Because Julie is the person that knows shit. It's an 8. So, interestingly enough, the tavern that you got yourself into is called Rotten Berries. Sweet
That's
wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Berries.
It's basically a massive winery that is also very well known for its high quality of wine and some exquisite, unique bottles that are never basically unknown to the world. Yeah. And yeah, performing spectacularly as always, Julie. Just question, because your face is kind of plastered everywhere. So how you?
Don't pick one of the
no,
copywritten songs.
last session she used the disguise kit to disguise herself.
Oh yeah, I know.
And of course, I'm still wearing the mask that I bought, so this is what they're seeing playing.
Oh boy.
Alright. So hopefully they'll see through 3 levels of guarded identity.
Okay. So, what about the rest of you? Because okay, so let's see. So Gen is gonna try to attune, and then of course Terry's gonna try to tune with all the armor unequipped, and swords
Yeah,
and.
I'm keeping my armor off for this, just in case there is.
And I'm able to attempt to attune while I'm playing, right? That's getting near
Yes.
the instrument.
Yes. So okay, so again, as soon as you attune to your weapon, there's a sudden glow from the string just for a second, and a bright purplish flash and dissipates, and you feel your back hair stand up a little as you hear a distant roar of a dragon. And you kind of look around, and everybody's minding their own business. So you realize that it's only you that heard it. Julie.
Oh, how close am I
You're
now?
you're performing, and let's just say the more time goes on, the more performance becomes intimate, and to the point when you finish your performance and the hour strikes, you feel that you're embraced by something else, something cozy, warm, something you can trust. And you look around and you see basically 1-to-1 match of yourself as a shadow being, and you look around in the crowd, and nobody seems to see that shadow.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, hello, Gwen.
Well, so now the time to answer the age-old question: if you fuck yourself.
Oh boy. This is where you brought it. Oh boy.
oh, and by the way, I'm going to toss an enthralling performance on that just to make everyone love me all the more. And I'll put a hat down for money.
Oh my God.
I mean, why not?
Roll me 4100s.
Okay.
Dang.
So let's go. Also, who's gonna be watching Terry while he's trying to cook?
Yeah, who wants to go?
Vorum's not doing anything.
He looks like a spirited guy, a dwarf.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. So you acquired 256 gold pieces for an hour's performance. Congratulations, Julie.
Thank you.
So, Terry, just have a question. What's your eye color?
My eye color. Oh, it's light blue.
Correction, it was light blue. As soon
I
as
knew.
the tune changes, you see Warren just looking at him. You see the terrorist like confused and like a kind of fearful face. Just immediately just gonna go full neutral, and you see his iris coloration change into this dark, bright green.
Ooh, that's a cool color.
Mm-hmm.
Terry, you
As
still
as
there?
Terry in your is Terry, as soon as you like finish, you just suddenly hear a voice in your head. Well, this is unexpected.
Hmm.
The fire,
Yeah.
the fool probably met his end, and I'm finally free. Thank you.
Hmm. Define free.
Well, free from this unbearable ring to start. And this body, as you see him just immediately like extend his hand in front of you, your own hand in front of you, and it kind of
Okay. Yeah, this is terrible. I'm glad I took off my armor.
What a nice body. And you see Warren, you just basically see Terry just looking at his own ass like, what a nice body.
I would not trust me right now.
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming from a mile away.
So does that mean he's no longer a purebred paladin?
So Warren, are you gonna say anything? Terry, you gonna try to interact anything? Because you try to move, you realize you're nothing, just like a voice, an echo in the back of someone's head.
Okay, so we're gonna switch places here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's not gonna happen. Question. Alright, so because alright, so the rings normally don't allow this type of thing, but but I'm guessing since he could do it, there is some check I can pull off towards actually fighting for control.
Let's see what kind of dialogue are you gonna?
Okay, yeah, we'll dialogue this out a little first. All right, let's establish some intentions first. What do you plan on doing?
Maybe go for a walk. See where I am. See what time I am.
Yeah, that sounds close.
Where do you plan on going for a walk?
Around. I smelled the salty air, so we're close to the sea. A nice change of pace. But I'm curious.
Considering
you're having a stroke.
I would have your weapon very drawn out right now and very much pointed to it.
You see Warren, he looks at you like he just acknowledges you in the room. You probably were the one who freed me. Excellent. I'm in your debt. What's your name, child?
It's for me?
Yeah, he's talking to you. As you see his you see Terry's face has a completely different expression that you never see before. He looks fully confident and determined on every single word he says to you.
What? How does my character not sound confident? A different type of confidence, maybe.
I find that whenever someone asks that question in a slightly menacing tone, it's probably not a good answer to give you a real one. I thought you knew my name. Bit awkward to bring it up at this point.
Of course I don't. You put the ring on me. Probably looking for some sort of reward, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrifices Harry to the random ring.
Just yes.
Terry, any comment?
Okay, so I don't want to ruin his fest of him trying to cover for himself quite yet, but let's see. So who exactly are you? We're gonna just poke around a little more. We're just gonna dial a little more.
You see Terry just kind of squints his eyes for him, looking around. Somebody is still inside my head. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. No, this isn't a free body. This is still mine.
Whoever you are, you're in the presence of the Grand Archmage Ducklick.
Ah, Archmage.
Duckling.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. So I'm not very well versed in ancient history. I picked up a pamphlet about it, but I don't. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
should either of us do rolls to see if we have any idea who the hell that is?
You roll me history.
Yeah.
History.
Well, I'm glad we took these preparations.
No idea. Sounds important.
One eye, then
I just
I'm
imagine.
assuming this all happens while up on stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're doing Wonderwall up there.
Yeah. So I just imagine you're like, who the fuck names their child Ducklick? Like Ducklick.
Yeah. It was kind of like, I'm sorry, Duckling is not a common name at all. Can you context?
I'm one of the most powerful wizards alive. Now reborn in a new flesh and body.
Well, this isn't really a rebirth. You're kind of just like, I'm just chilling in my body right now. I wouldn't really consider it a rebirth. Anyways, right. So, are you well respected in the magic community?
He kind of looks around. So it is in my head. Interesting.
Yeah. No, I'm here.
As you see Warren, he's like touching his temple, and there's like a sudden spark of like greenish energy, and Terry, you just fucking feel a sudden pain, just like somebody just zapping you in the head.
Wow, that very much unpleasant. Please, no. Ow.
Does he by the way, sorry, does he still have his armor on or does he take it off?
Take it off.
Yeah, no, it's off.
Take it
I
off.
have all of my
Gotcha.
stuff off me.
Well, sir, welcome back.
But
I have eagerly been waiting your return? Question mark? And if you would like to follow me outside, I would be happy to protect you while you become accustomed to your new body.
Excellent servant. Please.
I give like a half bow and take a step to the side.
As he kind of goes in front, he's like
Yeah,
has
as he walks in front of me, I'm just gonna like take my sword out.
Are you gonna?
Are you good?
Right.
I just imagine.
How are we gonna do this?
I just literally imagine you're literally like doing a fucking Skyrim thing where you're like behind a target, you're like, just switching weapons. No, not a bow, no, not an axe. A dagger, not that dagger.
Hang on. Okay, what weapon do I have which isn't stab someone? That's a stab. That's a stab. That'll just burn you. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to take out one of the blunter of my very worthless ivory swords.
Okay.
Oh no.
And what I want to do is I want to try and smack him on the back of the head.
Knockout.
Oh my god! Just roll me, roll me just a strength check.
Just a strength check? Okay.
Cause you're gonna hit it. Cause he has like AC of what? 12.
My strength is not my expertise.
Try to whack him. You fucking whack him, and Terry, you feel the sudden pain, and you see the fucking Terry just looks at you. What is this insolence? Perish, as he's as he
That's just a
tries
traditional greeting. Don't mind that.
as he tries to cast something. Terry, roll me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
That's just a traditional greeting. I don't know what you're on. Oh.
Oh my god.
Just from on stage, I see this happen. I'm like, I knew the dwarf would betray us.
I just imagine Getter's like focusing on the fucking boss. Like,
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm just
oh.
all somewhere just shooting.
You have a
That's plus 4. I forgot.
plus 4, 18. Oh my god. As soon as the fucking you see Worm, there's just a sudden crackle of greenish lighting in his hand, and he's about to like extend, and you see immediately the eyes flicker, and back goes the fucking blue familiar eye coloration. There, you're back.
You're not gonna trick me. I'm gonna
Ah.
trick.
Wait, I put up my hand. There's back. Persuasion check this to convince them up.
No, you get bonked in the head again.
You get like immediately just. You're like, wait,
with the
wait.
same like sword, just like the blunt side, smack on one side of the face.
Give me a second.
He's tries to
I'm
throw
back.
it. He's like, it's me. Bah.
It's me, you're mine.
Yeah.
Who's me?
Right.
Who's you?
He's like,
Terry, I died for you. More than actually no, that was I died for you at least once.
Very possibly. Actually, yes, you did. Fair enough. Okay. Lowers sword.
be funny. He's like, it's me, it's Terry. He gives a good reason. He's like, oh, okay, and just smacks him anyway.
Like sometimes you just want to smack your friends, you know.
I just look at you like up and down.
Great.
It's like so what?
You want to explain
Next
that?
question. I wonder if we're still in there. Hey.
We can
Oh,
find
God.
out. Raises sword.
Still in there, oh, God. I like knuckle knock the ring. You still in?
There's no response.
That looks like he's
Your eyes
sleeping.
flash back to brain.
Be funny. He took over Terry for a split second and smacked for him. It didn't left.
Alright, so wait, can I tell if this ring is empty or just sleeping?
Oh, what now?
Can I tell if this ring is empty or sleeping?
He's still in there.
What do you want to?
I suspect so, but I want to make.
What do you want to roll for it?
Let's see.
I would say Arcana would be the.
Yeah, I'd assume it's probably Arcana. I doubt my charisma could be used. Okay. I mean, actually, well, no, religion wouldn't do much here either. Yeah, Arcana's probably the best bet.
Okay.
How my charisma or physical prowess will help me. Heck yeah, not 20.
The ring is operational, but it is currently dormant with whatever you just witnessed inside of it still.
Ah, okay. This is very much cursed.
We have a solution to that. Put your hand on that table over there.
Yeah, no, theoretically, can I take it off? Make it? Can I? Does
No.
it budge?
No, it
Yeah, I
does
don't know.
No removing.
Ah, okay. So about that finger cutting off.
No, gotta be safe. Gotta take the whole hand.
Uh,
And
yeah.
if that fails, the neck.
Yeah, you know, gotta chop all the way up the arm to the neck.
I'm getting really tired of these.
She's like, it's me, it's Terry. That's what he would say.
Oh boy, this is wonderful, guys. Not.
Great. There's 3 cursed items so far now.
Man, it's just like a black market sale of cursed items. Like, do people
I
go
just
around
look at-
cursing items and just to sell them in the black market? Is that how this works?
I just look at you and I'm like, didn't you learn anything from when Julie got the ring and couldn't take it off?
Well, I prepped for it at least. I mean, like, if I had my armor on, like, your sword might not have done it.
You are asking for death. Why would you buy magical items from some shady guy in a black market?
Look, fair point.
I mean, he said it's a wizard or a lich. A sorcerer or a druid. He doesn't
Oh yeah,
remember.
no, what is it? Like green magic, so I'm guessing lich.
He said, yeah.
I mean, he referred to himself. He referred to himself as as an arch wizard,
Archmage.
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 Okay, so with that said, I have a feeling this guy isn't as grand and popular with the moral people.
Morally moral people.
Yes.
Mm.
I wouldn't exactly define a lot of people here as good, but maybe morally moral in their own right.
Ducklick.
So now does both me and Julie have a lovely second brother.
Cursed ring buddies.
I mean, Julie's got 2 cursed things right now. She's got the ring and the violin.
Alan, if we need to do the
Well, we
finger
don't really
amputation,
know if the
I'll be there
violin
for
is
you, Julie.
better.
Don't worry.
Oh boy, that is you know, this is what I get for bringing up if there's like living wizards and sorcerers and rings now. This is what I get for bringing that up with you, Exter.
We need somebody with identify so we can start identifying before we just start slapping these items on.
I have it.
Neither identify item nor detect curse. Nah, it's like equip it, then ask questions.
Just like, nah, just like, check it with detect magic. All right, seems fine. Slip it on. Damn.
Does it have power? Yes. What kind? Corrupt? Oh no.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah. Question: what powers do I? Does this have any special attributes? It is cursed after.
But, I mean, you had to take the turn too. Well, you're taking the turn to a tune.
Yeah.
Too. But wouldn't he know other than
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the wizard?
You're going. I feel like there should be some trade-off for this. Like, I mean, I get cursed magic overlord. Can I get something else with it?
You got a soul of an ancient archmage apparently, so you get what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you know so far. You got a wizard
No.
stuck in the room.
Wait, hold it. You said he could use magic, right? Like he was using magic.
Yes.
Noted for later.
Noted.
Noted for later when I need to put him into a situation of life or death. I will make sure to wake him up.
Oh my.
And Julie
Like,
learned Shadow
like-
Clone Jutsu through a violin.
You don't want to mess with him more.
He learned what now?
Shut up,
Shadow
clone
Clone
jutsu.
Jutsu.
Nerd.
Oh my.
I didn't even think of it like that.
Oh, this I don't know about you, but this is much more exciting than I was actually expecting.
And sure, we don't exactly know if the violin is cursed yet. Only that some magic moved from the violin to Julie.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we can count that as curse, considering the quality of items we've gotten from the pence.
Cause damn, you always just like, this item is like not only you got an overexpensive item, you got an overexpensive curse item. So
So, I do have a question though. Okay, feasibly, since like I know for certainty it's dormant. If I really tried, could I bring him out of that dormancy?
you could,
Really tried.
you could.
Okay.
What do you
Later, risk your life to summon very powerful magic user. Just noted for later.
Okay, so
Suicidal tactics.
so
Come on.
it's been almost 3 hours. Are you good to continue still?
Mhm.
Everybody?
Yeah.
For a bit longer, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you
I
can.
can go.
Julie.
I can go a little bit longer. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me
Julie.
1 second.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
Another
So you're
half hour maybe.
in panic.
This is
I think I
crazy.
can do like another 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. This is crazy to end it right.
Yeah,
We're
let's
all like separate, trying to attune to items, or the two out of the three are. Well, actually, no, because I heard a dragon, so we're all experiencing different.
Yeah, we're good.
Are we good? Okay. We good? We happy? We happy. So, yeah, so an hour passes. Julie, you got yourself a shadowy companion. Terry, you got an intervention with a fucking higher being of magic. And Warham, you're just chilling and watching as everybody
I'm just chilling. I'm like the most grounded person here.
Yeah.
No curses.
So,
no sanity kind of
Yeah.
snapping.
So an hour passes. What would you like to do?
question. Theoretically here, we were gonna go and All right, do we want to go straight for the murderer, or do we? Am I going?
I think we need to reconvene first, so I think we're all reconvening. Seeing
So
how things go. How are things going with you guys?
So I've met another unworldly power. How about you guys? How you doing?
Like, do we see Julie's shadowy companion?
No.
This is her. Okay,
No.
this is her.
When I stop playing and I start walking away, is the companion still with me?
As soon as you stop playing, after a few seconds, it dissipates.
I'm hoping it's like a powerful magic hand.
Does that mean she has to control it through playing the violin? She can direct it and all that.
Assassinate someone at a concert.
So you're just reconvene coming back. So how's it going, guys? How do you feel?
No, the violin plays beautifully, as I'm sure you heard. I'm very happy with my purchase.
I heard some things. I don't know if it was a violin, but I heard things.
I put on a beautiful performance, and you don't even listen.
Well,
rude.
I was kind of in my own mind, if I were to.
What do you
So-
mean?
So about that ring. Yeah. Okay. So to clarify, it was like an arch wizard or something, or mage.
Archmage. Yeah.
Archmage. Yeah. Yeah. And he very much seemed disgruntled at being not alive.
Oh, so you mean that ring you bought with the guy who said he didn't know if it was a crazy wizard, a lich, sorcerer?
Yeah. Apparently mage. Do any of you know the name? Wait, what the heck? What's the name again? I need to write this down.
Ducklick!
Ducklick.
Ducklick!
You can't forget a name like Ducklick.
Ducklick, like DUCKL.
Yes! Yes! That's why I said you were basically like, who the fuck names their child Ducklick?
Like, okay, have you guys heard of a archmage by the name Ducklick? You guys roll some history and get better than a 3.
History checks. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Please do better than I did. I really
Mm.
appreciate a better roll than a 3 and a 2.
Everything. I'll give it a
Let's
try. But
fucking go.
Julie, you have a 5 in history, or is it just a 5 in intelligence?
No, it's because of Jack of all trades.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. High numbers, baby, high numbers. God.
That's not an I number. Yeah, we got
Okay.
one more.
Gan, you're the only hope. Let's go.
Gan!
no, I got a 6.
Oh, Vorum.
Oh wait.
You rolled
Can
before.
somebody,
Wait,
can
who?
somebody get?
Wait, only Julie didn't roll.
No,
There's
no,
still-
who didn't roll.
Someone,
Didn't roll.
somebody didn't roll besides Julie.
I rolled. Vorm said he rolled.
I think
Julie.
again he didn't roll because it was a
Yeah,
Vorum.
Gan, there's no
yeah.
roll for you here.
I didn't
Gan,
roll?
yeah, you didn't roll. Roll.
Oh, I jumped it. Oh, sorry. I was
Yeah.
in a different server.
It's fine. Let's fucking go, Gan.
Please, get a good number.
Who the fuck is Duck Click and what does he do?
I want to see the lore behind this kid.
Hey, can I get the advantage with the prince?
Yes,
He's with-
yes. Finally, somebody knows how to use NPCs. Let's go. 18.
18. Okay, heck yeah.
So Duck. Let's just say there's a very interesting, like a interesting fact that you know again. So near the scorching line, there's a few settlements, and it's very well known for duck licks too, which apparently derived from a powerful archmage who basically organized everybody in the military for the battle to have that kind of stew, because it was basically equivalent to a hero's feast.
You have the war general.
So it's a man that is known approximately the same location where the scorch line happened.
So he's an arch chef. More than an archmage.
It means he has to deal with this whole. He's a part of this whole thing. He's a part of, or has something to do with it.
Oh no! Yeah, no, like, okay, so guys, if we ever need to lead an army and we need duck stew, I got it, guys. You're like, it's
Oh.
time. We need your special set of skills.
We are gonna need information from him. He knows things. If he knows about the scorched line and about duck soup.
The most important things: the scorch line and the duck soup. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta be able to eat.
We resurrected an ancient fucking archmage to know the secrets of the stew.
It's a worthy
Yeah.
endeavor. Me.
We gotta be able to eat. We're gonna go back out there and like trudge
Yeah.
through the wilderness again.
His skills are very much important for our mission.
So,
Alright, so
why are you asking about this duck lick? He's the one stuck in the ring, right?
Yeah,
Why is that
yeah.
important though?
well, yeah, you know, yeah, just a small level of possession. That's all.
Possession. Oh, great.
Yeah.
He tried to take over your body.
Oh yeah. No, well, I mean he did, but then I took it back. Totally. Just me. No.
Just you.
Uh,
He avoids looking at Vorum. He's like, just me.
Vorum just like looks at the sword and he's like, I need to be much stronger. I'll swing better next time.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, like I'll swing by next time.
Like,
Jokes aside, if it comes down to it, someone take a good small throwing axe to my hand, finger, whatever comes closest.
oh, great. Another one we have to keep an eye on.
It's a bit of a shame because he seemed to think I was so nice as to actually return him to the land of the living. Might have ruined that a bit by hitting him in the back of the head. Well,
Like,
yeah, you know, if he
what?
starts talking to you again, just persuade him that is how people greet each other.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, this is how we greet each other half the time. Punches right.
Just hopefully he's gotten a bit over it and he's not too pissed next time.
Yeah, hopefully he's calmed down. Hopefully. And if I start sleepwalking, stop me.
If you start doing anything out of the ordinary, I'm putting arrows through you.
Understandable. So, murderer, I'm gonna go for Yeah.
Oh, I am less confident before we got this stuff down.
maybe we should have just went straight for the murderer.
It's like now not only do we have to watch who we're going towards, but now there's a possibility that this one, points to Terry, might be possessed and also try to hit us in the back.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've had voices in my head.
Great. There's something with Julie and the violin. We don't know what that effect is. Also, that ring, Julie, that you said was worth nothing, seems to be having an effect on you also.
Oh no,
Julie,
it's just water retention. My
need-
finger's swollen up. I can't get it off. That's all.
What?
Uh-huh. You telling yourself that.
Just remember, Julie, we're here for you, and if you need to be hit on the back of the head,
I
I
mean,
will always be right there.
I think Vorb has a special talent for that. As like
Laurel,
Terry-
you would need a ladder to hit me in the back of the head.
That can be arranged. I'm a diligent man.
I
I will
feel like we should
walk
have
across
some-
the countryside carrying a stool if
I
necessary.
feel like we should have some code word that we ask for, like when we're possessed. I mean, it's terrible we need that, but I feel like it might be good to have.
I,
I'm just gonna go buy a mallet. Be right back.
Yeah, I feel like we should name the mallet a code word, and whenever we can't say the mallet's name, smack us with it. I feel like this is just at random points, ask us the mallet's name, and we'll
Wackus bonkus.
whack it, whack.
Wackus Buckus. WB.
Whack.
So, what is our plan in like the last few minutes we got? What is our plan? I guess probably next session. Is it to go down and actually find this guy now, assuming he's
Yeah, I
still
feel like
there and
that's-
hasn't just left?
I feel like that's the
Even if he's gone, to see what setup they have down there, because obviously they've taken time to set something up down there in those ships.
I believe if we
Oh,
took
by the
another.
way, anyone who has locate person, we're looking for Gray. That's the name of the little kenku that ran from you.
Ah, right. You know. Honestly, let's see. If I really wanted to, I could expand the spell range to about past, I think, what, around 500 feet. Just call out his name, see if he's around. Feel like stabbing him with psychic energy.
Oh my god. You wanna
Let's not like waste the power just trying to search. Like
Psychic glands. Well, no, I could do it by. I'm pretty sure I have a cantrip that does something very similar. 1 second.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I think we should. If we're prepared, I am unconfident right now. But if we're prepared, we should head towards Red Pike at least. Start heading that way.
Yeah, I
If there's
feel like we
any,
should make
if
it
there's
over
any
there.
clothing shops, I have something I need to get on the way there.
Like what?
I want to buy a beret.
A bear.
I am going to wear a beret, and when we're walking through the sewers, I'm going to map them out on my pen and paper. And then I'm going to go back to the college and present them with my absolute expert, dwarven kind of intuition plans of the city.
Okay. Oh my god. Ah.
It has been
He's
exactly
starting to
2
buy
hours.
into what everyone else has been telling him. Everyone's like, yeah, well, dwarves are just good with architecture. Like, maybe I am.
Maybe I.
If I wear a
So,
beret as
But-
well, my
I mean,
powers will be increased.
okay,
I
so
mean, we do have the actual play. You could just choice over the actual play.
Yeah, that as well. Even better, okay, I'll make like my own personal one, and we'll compare it to the actual map and see if it's just like a child drawing.
I guess with that being said and done, we're gonna call it because you gotta figure out what you wanna do. Also, write down 10 gold pieces for the nice beret. So,
No
Oh
problem.
boy.
Am I buying you a hat, or can you cover that yourself?
I can buy my own hat. I'll buy. What color? Julie, I need colors. Come on. What clothes? What clothing should it be? Bright pink.
Actually, what armor does he have on? Is it the +4
It's
mithril?
chainmail under like a black cloak.
All right, and
Just gonna
mithril is
bright like
generally a aqua or like a turquoisey and a black. Yeah, go with like a blue or
You know,
light blue or dark blue?
How about
Imagine
like
this is
light
actually a
green?
conversation we're having in the shop.
I'd say a light blue would complement your eyes.
Thank you.
Like, imagine me and Ted just staring at the two of them, like actually having a civilized conversation. We're like, is this
We're
real?
both just like in the shop. You guys are waiting at the front door. Just like, what about this
Yeah.
one? I don't know. Maybe this one would be better. Maybe.
It's like, okay, yes, definitely cursed items here.
Alright. 10 gold for a blue beret. Into the inventory it goes.
Nice.
Oh my god, this has gone downhill very fast in the most entertaining way possible.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. They'll start heading toward the Red Pike at least.
Yeah. No, I think we should start next session at Red Pike.
Yeah,
like-
I think if we wait any longer, the person's just gonna be like, I'm gonna leave now.
so
If he's not already.
If it's not already gone.
okay, the quest for Worm's Head. Oh no, this you missed so much shit that happened. Every single party member is now officially has been cursed by something.
You know what?
Except Vorum.
Yay! I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm
So-
gonna be honest here, though, just being a part of this party is a curse enough.
Hey, you're prisoners by choice. So another Friday, eh? First time, huh? So yeah, with that being said and done, yeah. I guess we're gonna call it. So you got exactly 15 seconds to say whatever the fuck you want before I'm shutting the stream down with no survivors. Go.
I hear voices.
I heard a dragon, so.
You hear voices.
When it
you
comes
hear
to hats,
voices.
me
You
and
hear
Vorum
voices.
can be friends.
When it comes to
And
when it
Julie
comes to fashion,
and Julie got company that she can never get rid of.
and only she can see it.
Oh, I'm used to it.
Oh, I'm used to it.